I can't.
You can do it, man. You can do it. You can do it.
Alphabet right now, man.
The alphabet
tried.
is not alphabeting.
You tried.
this SB on the. Well, there's only a Karina.
Yeah, no, that's why I called him. I called it the
Boy
the
hero.
PH, the boy hero. No, because again, think of the prolific Karina players in the league today.
There's not a lot of
There's not
Karina users right now this season, so
Man.
it is definitely a
A for effort.
It's been
Joseph.
It's been 4 seasons. I still can't keep up with the acronyms from Leo, man.
A
Sometimes.
for effort, Joseph. A for effort.
Anyway, what I wanted to say is I saw a game this morning in
Yes.
another region, and this player is the best, and he got 13-1 in a Karina, and a very and it was a
13-1?
13-1, and it was an amazing game. So I'll just leave it there. People probably know what I'm talking about.
They do.
Let's see.
Huh.
Demolition Man.
Domain the Demolition Man.
Back at it again.
Oh yeah.
Right, second in average hero damage. That's a start for them to bounce back.
Off to a good start. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, NEXPLAY EVOS not showing any signs of what happened in game 1. Like, just back on the horse.
In addition to what you guys have mentioned, there is not a lot of adjustments regarding the battle emblems. It's only Nets picking up that sprint instead of the Purified that he has used in game number 1. Although, that was an interesting flicker though, picked up by Brusco.
That was a mistake, I'm assuming, right? I mean, there's no reason really to burn that, or he had something else in mind. But that's the thing, right? Are you, if you're NXPE specifically, you want to be able to get this lead going. I know we were joking about acronyms here, but yeah, you definitely want to get the snowball going for Boyet. And the best thing you can do also is hold on, Goyong going to get quite low here, 1 hit away. Oh, the flicker comes in, and it's not enough from Kakadu.
Short. Man, even if he tried to trigger the concussive blast from there, would have been too far away.
Oh man, that was very close. Fortunately, Goyong was able to stay alive there. No first blood takes here just yet for both of the teams. So that gives NXPE to hold the lead just a little bit longer before the start of the turtle fight, which will appear in less than 2 seconds now. And this is now going to be very different because 2 other members coming in from NXPE are now on to this turtle. They don't want to make the same mistake that they've had in game number 1.
All right, well, right now, they're trying to get in position the best they can. Technically waiting for that level 4. Ding going to take a little bit of damage here, using the split. There's the flicker also being committed. Feathered Airstrike comes down. Still, Junglers fighting for this. The lineup from Brusco not going to find the connection it wants to. Sensui grabbing the turtle. The fight ensues. Ding, still quite tanky. Going to get CC'd a little bit, but ONIC Philippines going to call it off. They're happy with grabbing the turtle.
Again, no casualties. This has been the same scenario over and over again for ONIC Philippines that they did in game number 1. Yes, NXPE had the upper hand, especially with the positioning that they did before the turtle fight was starting. But ONIC Philippines were forcing a lot of their ultimates to just be used in the defensive manner. In that way, ONIC Philippines could continue to pursue. And not to mention Sensui, man. Sensui has been spot on with all of his retribution takes. And this is the start of them.
Yeah, no, something tells me more of Sensui's turtle takes, like when he's playing RGs, are close calls like that.
Yep.
That's why he's so good at situations like this. Now, good news, bad news is, yeah, it sucks for Boyet missing out on the first turtle, but good news is he's playing a Karina. And this has just much better shelf life, I'd say, than a Hayabusa that's denied a snowball.
Yeah, it's in a way, it's kind of safer, right? And also, he's doing a great job at farming up. Despite losing that first turtle, there's still he's able to get the camps that he needs, the buffs that he needs, and if they can just get an early kill or a kill here in the next couple minutes, they're going to set themselves up properly, and that's why you see them bunching up here in the bottom side. But ONIC Philippines not going to fall for anything just yet.
That's again the same scenario that they've had, right? They're waiting for the time to strike. And while they're actually doing that, the minion waves are slowly being lost in their grasp because ONIC Philippines is taking care of all of that while also pressuring the other lanes. So what NXP needs to do here is to just move on quickly and try to rotate as fast as possible, because if they continue to group up on just one specific place only while not having the items just yet, that gives space for ONIC Philippines to gather items of their own.
What this basically means is, yeah, it might not cost you to get kills or actually even gold their XP, but it's the opportunity cost. The fact that you were missing out on other things on the map is actually affecting the way you're playing now. Oh.
Okay, nice response there. Ryota gonna come in. He's focusing on Brusco with that Vengeance. Has the final slash as well. No one falling just yet. Still, the stalemate for this turtle. The charge up from Brusco is gonna get canceled though. Sensui secures the turtle. No one falling just yet. Void on the run. There it is. The first blood to Super Prince. And Ding still here, bottom side. But ONIC Philippines happy with another turtle.
Well, speaking of opportunity cost this whole time, look at the ultimate opportunist. The Demolition Man was pushing.
Oh, they're still going Goyang. Okay, he gets out again, but they lose the turret. Tier 1, Ding as well, and making another one here on the bottom lane.
Okay.
Not the most ideal trade there, if you ask me. ONIC Philippines has just, asserted their dominance, especially onto the taking of those objectives. Let me just add another acronym. FOMO. The feeling of missing out.
Okay, all right, I know that one.
Is it the feeling or the fear?
The fear. It's the fear of missing out.
Okay. I was taught the feeling. But yeah, it's probably
back in my day.
Yeah, go double check on that person.
Yeah.
What you were saying.
Yes.
Yeah, because again, they missed out on a lot of opportunities for them here because they were able to take at least the top turret down. So that's a nice, good trade for them. That's a place where they can. That's their safe haven, if you would say. They could access from there, try to figure out how they could potentially go and initiate. But unfortunately, ONIC Philippines also managed to take 2 turrets in the process. And not only that, the middle turret, which is actually the most vital turret in this game if we're talking about the turret. So there's going to be access onto the purple and orange objectives. And NXPE has nothing to do about it rather than to just, outplay them and get the retribution takes from it.
It's a main artery, as they say. So yeah, that's what's making Boyet DR's rotations. And even Goyong. Goyong can wings by wings, but not as safely. Because Friends, or even Ryota, or even, dare I say, Sensui could be hiding in a bush like this.
Yeah, and still, they're providing the vision. Kekadu also going to drag him back. Brusco could be in trouble. Has that shield to block up, but has to flicker out. And still, no one goes down. A lot of poking back and forth. Net's going to almost take a shot there. Now Sensui being forced out of this purple buff area. Ding now on the hunt. And Kakadu able to peel really well here. Still members against some members in the mid lane.
Wow.
Nice little wall. The flicker comes in. Brusco setting up. Not going to hit the Numenal Blast again. And all the meanwhile, Ryota was top side.
Wow, 195 IQ play right there.
That is the benefit of having a Grok as your jungler, right? You waited for an opportunity, you waited for the time for you to perfectly use your wild charge, wherein the other members were actually prioritizing the objectives.
Yes.
And the wild charge was supposed to be used. I was actually wondering why Sensui didn't use the wild charge onto that bot lane where the Farsa was unleashing the feathered airstrike. But that was because almost all of his other teammates were at half or quarter health.
Yeah.
So just to be safe and get his teammates out of that sticky situation, he waited for the right time. And now, the result of that is to widen the gold gap with another turtle take.
Not just he saved himself, he saved his team, he saved that mid lane turret.
Everybody's saved.
Everybody's saved.
Sensui saves, man.
Oh, man. What a guy.
What a teammate.
What a teammate. This is, yeah.
That's the thing, though. There's so much peel factor, actually. We're not even talking about Ryota's peel factor.
Whoa!
Here he goes, though. He's actually just going to go 1 versus 2, waiting for the rest of the team to come up. Come down. He was waiting. Now Sensui going to make his way. Domain could be in a bad spot. There's the wild charge. Super Prince has the Numenal Blast. They're looking for Brusco. They find him. He's trapped behind the barrier. Brusco falls.
One pick is all it takes. As said by Dua Lipa, I just changed the lyrics over there. But again, ONIC Philippines just, prioritizing one hero and allotting all of their ultimates to them is something that is very nice to see because they're not really forcing all of those ultimates and they know that when they use all of those resources onto one person, there is not going to be any counter attack that will be displayed by NXPE. So they're not really saving all of those ultimates. As soon as they see just one person, they're going to be forcing it out without any counter in return.
And does this not look like deja vu to you? ONIC PH with a clear lead, but not a massive lead, but just the same, the map looks similar.
They're taking care of it very well.
Yeah, you pushed us here and there, but where it matters, we're still in control.
Yeah, and it's...
Oh, boy,
Boyet's going to get pulled. His team has to help him here. Sensui taking quite a bit of damage too, but still, this is what we're seeing a lot of, right? I mean, even from the previous game, man, where these kind of like fake out fights happen, right? And NXPE can't commit to them, or they try to. I'm not sure, again, if it's a hesitation thing or what's going on.
And that's what's scary about these fake out fights.
Ow.
Only the aggressor knows if it's real or not.
Yeah.
And if you do bite in, you just got baited.
And that's funny because it's Sensui. That's the one who's actually doing it.
That's his thing.
He's the one that handles the retribution. But this time, there are going to be some certain points wherein you are going to be forced to use the wild charge, and yet he still doesn't. That's how much of a disciplined player Sensui is. He continues to evolve and impress a lot of the MPL fans so far. Speaking of which, he's going to continue that right now.
Oh, okay. He didn't know everybody there. He's going to wild charge now. Points, but look at the final slash from Ryota. It is a mega kill for Super Prince. They're hunting for Boyet.
No.
He can't run away. He's going to get whittled down here.
Oh.
Another hit. He falls. 2 down for NXPE. What a play started. Also with Ryota there.
Were we not just talking about it? Were we not just saying Sensui was just baiting them?
And we talked about Hakadut. What about Hukadut?
Polka dude!
Because he literally... Take a look at this instant replay. Sensui escape.
Oh.
And there
Ryota.
goes the final slash coming in from Ryota. And then I am offended from Kekadut that sealed the deal for them.
All right, the Hoka dude happened like earlier in that
Yeah.
sequence. But it was disastrous regardless.
Oh, man.
4 out of 5.
Final slash, though.
Yeah.
The fight, 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Pun, 4 out of 5.
4 or 5. I'll take that.
We'll
any
leave it
time of the
because
week.
it's probably going to happen again eventually, you know?
We'll let it cook.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it cook. Speaking of cooking, would you wait for ONIC Philippines to cook if you're NXPE? That might not be the case here. Fortunately for them, they still have the wave clear on their side. You have Goyong DR and Doming DR unleashing their ultimates. It's gonna be a breeze for you to just take care of business onto the department. There goes
Oh
the
my
Hukadut.
goodness, the alley-oop! Basically, there's the Kekadut hook you were talking about into Super Prince with the stolen Numenum Blast. Oh, that is tough for NXPE.
Bro, they up and changed Brusco's zip code, man.
Oh my
His money
goodness.
didn't work where he ended up. It was a different air when he come back. You see how far back he went?
That was teamwork.
No, you see
If
me
I've
now.
never seen it, and again, the final
Oh!
smash. Ryota setting them up. ONIC Philippines is just on point, overlaying all these ultimates on where they need to be. So hold on, NXP still trying to defend in their base. But is it going to be enough? Ding not up for another 10 seconds. And you can see why NXP is hesitating. They don't know what angle or from how far away ONIC Philippines is coming from.
Exactly, the distance, the angle, the velocity, the weight, the force, the magnitude.
Bro is using the Pythagorean theorem over here.
Exactly. Dude, that meme with all the numbers in your head.
Calculating.
Like everything's so calculated at this point.
Yeah.
Like, what a wonderful way for you to use those crowd control skills. Final slash to put them close, and then I am offended to put them a little closer. That's how not so close this fight has been, going into the advantage of ONIC Philippines. And they've managed to use all of their crowd control skills very well. And mind you, he hasn't even used the wild charge just yet. And that's how much power you have with the crowd control skills coming from ONIC Philippines.
He rarely uses the wild charge, man.
Right.
Half the time he's using it to
escape.
get out of the feathered airstrike.
After a sequence of baiting, right?
Yeah. Like, take me to 1/4 health and then I'll wild charge out of here. I've done my job.
Thanks.
And then it's, I'm surprised he didn't pull out the hooker dude in that moment.
Oh, I thought you were gonna use it,
Yeah,
but
no,
yeah,
no.
okay, I got that.
He didn't want to wear it out.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to
Get
wear
it.
it out.
But again,
Diminishing returns,
yeah, I don't want it to. I don't want to wear it out. But again, Sensui walking his catwalk again. It's been the story of this game specifically because he just nullifies every single thing.
Oh, Kekadut again with the hooker dude comes through. There's the
Oh.
wild charge. Boyet's still going to live, though. Ding
Oh,
out.
stop!
Half health, actually quite low, gonna get cleaned up by Ryota. They lose one, and ONIC now looking for this Lord.
Okay.
My
Okay.
goodness.
Okay. You know what? Despite that, not going towards NXP's way at all, it was less than ideal. And that's a good thing. They could have lost more men.
Again, Sensui making that crucial play with Brusco DR unleashing that Numenon Blast because he used the Guardian's Barrier to stop them while also taking care of the Lord. Like, that was just masterful macro management coming in from this guy.
Macro and micro. Sensui making us think Grok has like 6 skills.
My goodness.
One of them is baiting.
Yeah, no, like
That's his passive.
The way he uses the Guardian's Barrier is like, I can do this, I can do this. Whoa.
Well, right now,
No.
NXPE on the defense once again. Still going to work with this Lord. They lost their bottom inhibitor turret. On the Philippines, plenty of immortalities as well. Ryota, keep an eye on him. He's going to be looking for a set here. Actually, keep an eye on... Oh, there it is! I just said it! NXPE still looking to punish here if they can. Nets has to get there. Sensui goes in. And that's Ding and Nets here. But what a play again. Ryota gets the kill. A combination of skills. ONIC Philippines still doing it. Oh, NXP having a tough time working around everything being thrown at them.
We're not done. All right. The disciplined play from ONIC here, despite being about close to 10K ahead, they respect NEXPLAY EVOS firepower.
Not gonna lie though, beautiful defense coming in from NXPE because they didn't lose an inhibitor and they used the fullest potential of the arsenal that Doming DR has, and he is the silver lining of this NXPE squad. 0, 0, and 0 so far, not really picked off just yet, and also having that weapon master is something that you would give Doming DR in the later portions of the game. Lock in that Blade of Heptasis as well while securing the orange objective is something that ONIC Philippines needs to worry about because NXP is starting to put all of their resources on one basket, and if they continue to get to pick off Doming DR, especially with an entirely full build that you see on your screens right now, this is going to be ONIC's game for the win. But as long as NXPE still has Doming DR on their side, it could go either way.
Yeah, it's tough too because if that's their plan, and in some way ONIC Philippines grabs Doming, you lose so much.
Yes.
And then it just kind of collapses from there. So this is very crucial that they protect Doming, keep him at this 0-0-0.
Doming needs to play out of his mind. Like, he is that one shining icon of hope for NEXPLAY EVOS.
Needs to be Doming Nation.
Yeah, this is the time, you know?
They are but citizens of the Doming Nation.
Yep. And they're very much willing to give those buffs to both Doming and to Goyong as well, because Boyet DR probably realized that he's not the main focus of damage anymore. The damage department is no longer in his hands. He's gonna be there to just, take the damage similar to what Sensui has been doing with those 6 assists. Boyet DR unfortunately hasn't been worked for him because it's a 0-3-0 as of the moment. But again, that's another ultimate that was baited out from NXPE.
Yep, Ding is not going to be able to cut through the lineup of ONIC PH.
Yeah, and now that he's down, having that split available to him, he's going to kind of just be a shield, just walking in this zone.
Nope.
Not sure if it's going to work at all. Boyet can't even get the angle he's looking for. Sensui not even going to pay attention, so they go ahead and reset it. Interestingly enough, thought Nets was going to continue to work that, but he actually got brought to about half health. So maybe that was the call here.
That could be it, or they also just respect the fact that the way Boyet and Brusco are situated. I'm not even sure if they know Brusco's here.
Yeah, they might know now. The lineup's there too. They know Doming's in that part of the jungle.
Whoa!
No slash.
Brusco is just dodging vision.
Using the Matrix.
All right. They still don't know where Brusco is, I think.
Waiting for Brusco to just present himself. And he's nowhere to be found. They couldn't fully commit to this Lord just yet because they want to know where the initiation is going to be coming from. They still have 3 flickers available. That's something to take note of from ONIC Philippines. And they're starting to build up on those defensive items, and Sui unlocking that immortality. But Brusco presents himself. It's go time!
Oh, that's going to be tough to do. There's the block. They know Goyang went up to handle that top wave, pushing in as well. Now Ding goes in. There's the feathered airstrike. We're going to push Super Prince back. He's got the Newman on blast. He's waiting. Ding goes under the turret. He's in a bad position. Immortality is popped. Going to get whittled down here. Ding having a hard time on this glue right now. Keep an eye. Again, Super Prince has the Newman on blast. NXPE still looking to possibly contest this. Actually, it might be better if they just defend in their base. They're still holding on to the 2 inhibitor turrets.
That was the plan for them, right? Initially, Ding DR used that split tactic a minute before the Lord fight even started. And NXPE waited for the right time until the split was available for Ding once again. Unfortunately for them, it really didn't pay off as much because he was the first one to get picked off and also been the one that hasn't really used as much because there's still 3 flickers available for the side of ONIC Philippines before the start of that Lord fight. So 1 wouldn't hurt and 2 are still available right now.
Yep. I'd say there was an intention there. It was as pure as it can get. Ding tried to buy time, and that was bought for initially by the fact that Brusco was hiding in those bushes so well. They were juggling bush vision. Now, with that being said, they understand that we can't do that. Not against a team that's 10K ahead. And that was a losing effort. And now that they're facing down the barrel of a gun that's being held by an evolved Lord on the side of ONIC, man, I'm wondering, could this be the last push?
It could be. They have good high ground defense here, but they're going to have to actually commit some of that to dealing with this Lord. And it looks like ONIC Philippines wants to press the situation. Looks like they're going to lose both their turrets here as they try to hold on. Kekadu with the pulse. Super Prince also waiting in the backside. Sensui, look at the damage, though, coming out from Domeng. They've got to respect it. Lord now being worked on. There's the final slash. Grab. Domeng with the covering fire. Ding has found the target he's looking for. Now Boyet running. He's going to be cut off from the team. Buys some time, though.
Whoa!
They're going for him.
Hold on. They're going to go for him now.
Cyclone
Boyet.
He's going to get chased down here.
Run!
Boyet!
Run, Boyet!
How much time can you buy? Oh! Riona! Not going to let him go any further. Final slash back to the team.
Oh no. Is it just me or did that final slash look like it was half the map?
Kekadu goes in, gets the pull. Brusco does have the immortality. The final slash comes through. They're going to whittle them down here. Domeng running for the base. It's 3 versus 5 to charge up. Not going to happen, though. Goyang doesn't have the feathered airstrike just yet. 3 versus 5 and a bunch of minions. We're doing the final slash.
Goyang.
It's looking grim here for NXPE. ONIC Philippines now working on the base.
No minions!
They don't have minions. Domeng getting chunked low. Kekadu does fall.
Minions!
Now it's the minions. Nets focusing
Lock it in.
on the crystal. And there you have it. ONIC Philippines with the sweep against NXPE.
Delayed but not denied. The Hedgehogs win the night.
There were a lot of things that happened in that team fight, first of all.
Yep.
Because Naizu, you can now, catch your breath. Woo. And second, it was that moment wherein it was a good Farcell play to just allot the feathered airstrike onto the Valentina so that there wouldn't be any more further casualties before that first knocking on that base. And then things were starting to go well for the side of NXPE. Unfortunately for them, that is where the gold gap and the item